Morning, my dear students. Welcome back after the break. Today we will start with the next topic of chapter 10, government budget and the economy. So first of all, let's have a look at the components of the government budget. There are two types of components under the government budget. The first is budget receipts and the second is budget expenditure. Budget receipts can further be classified as revenue receipts and capital receipts. Similarly, the budget expenditure can also be classified as revenue expenditure and capital expenditure. Also, we have done that under revenue receipts there are tax receipts and non-tax receipts, and under capital receipts we have studied recovery of loans, borrowing and other liabilities, and other receipts like disinvestment. Similarly, in the budget expenditure there are revenue expenditure like wage bill, interest payment, subsidies, defense purchases, and capital expenditure include expenditure on land and building, machinery, equipments, etc. Also, we have studied that expenditure can be categorized as plan and non-plan expenditure. So this was a quick look at the structure of the government budget. Now next we will do the concept of difference between revenue budget and capital budget. As you know that the budget contains some of the revenue items and some of the capital items. Revenue receipts is there, revenue expenditure is there. Similarly, capital receipts and capital expenditure is there. So if we gonna divide revenue receipt and revenue expenditure into one type, then it would become revenue budget only. Clear? And when we discuss the capital receipts and capital expenditure, then it would become capital budgets. Now here you can have a difference between the two. First is revenue budget includes revenue receipts and revenue expenditure of the government, and capital budgets include capital receipts and capital expenditure of the government. Second is revenue budget does not impact asset and liability status of the government. We know very well revenue receipts and revenue expenditure are not having any impact on the assets or liabilities of the government, whereas capital budget affects the assets and liability status of the government, means they affect the assets of the government or have effect on the liability of the government. Clear? The third is revenue budget focus on the welfare of the people by the way of direct benefit transfers. Clear? When we have the revenue budget, means if we are talking about revenue expenditures or revenue receipt, then it benefits the public by giving direct benefits. It does not directly contribute to the GDP growth, because when we are having some revenue expenditure, revenue receipt, these are unilateral payments, means nothing is being paid in return to the government for these expenditures, which are known as revenue expenditures. Clear? These are the direct benefit transfers. And similarly, in the opposite side, if we talk about the capital budget, then it focuses on the GDP growth by public investment. Means when the capital expenditure is being done, then in return something is to be got up, or something is to be earned from this capital expenditure of the government. Clear? It is type of investment, so obviously it will have a impact on the GDP growth. The next we are having higher revenue receipts in the revenue budget leads to low capital receipts in the capital budget, and it is a sign of growing economy. What does it means to say that when we are having high revenue receipts, it means the receipts in the capital form are very low, and we need not to pay back anything to the foreign government or to anyone else. It means we are on a path of growth. It is a sign of growth. Clear? Because we are not having liability on us, our asset is also not reducing, so it is a sign of growing economy. Clear? Where on the other hand, if high capital receipts are there, it means we have to compulsorily borrow, because means whatever the main source of earning or main source of capital receipts is the borrowing or disinvestment. Disinvestment means losing assets, or borrowings means taking loans. In both the situations, it is a sign of backward economy. Means if we are taking more loans or our assets is reducing, that means we are being in the path of a backward economy. Clear? So in this way we can distinguish between revenue budget and capital budget.